just a tad of it. All right, let's go for the taste. OMG. Perfection in a bottle. I mean, it's brilliant. It's luscious, velvety, punchy. It tastes like a little, kind of like a late bottled port. It's really like almost like a wine. Supple, creamy mouthfeel. Full bodied, finishes dry, so it's full bodied, nice and dry. It really kind of tastes, I mean, this is outstanding. This is the hallmark of, geez, hold on, give me a minute here. And on the swallow, it has like a really slight fizzy cream soda sort of back end, coming back to that whole root beer float kind of thing, but totally on the other side of that, like I said, like a port wine. Slightly peppery, maybe anise or star anise. No. But really, this is brilliant. This is, goodness, this is fantastic. You guys should, wow. You know what? Here's what's good about this beer is when you get into the big Belgian strong darks, big beers, big alcohol, big flavor, the problem with them is here's your alcohol content, and it's up there. It's always 10% or higher, you know, and your flavor is robust as hell, okay? But the problem with the big quads, like say the Rochefort 10, is the alcohol masks all this, and as it warms, you know, your alcohol comes down and your flavors go up a little bit. But this is alcohol down to Flavor Town right here, baby, down to Flavor Town. And I mean, if there was ever a poster child for a quad, this is it. It's balanced. It takes that alcohol, puts it down here. You get some warming from it. I'm not gonna lie, you get a little bit of warming, but I tell you what, you don't taste the alcohol. It's not phenolic at all. It's not. You don't taste it at all. It's right here. The flavors are here. The flavors are just out there. They're punchy. They're prominent. They're strong. They're bold. And the alcohol is there, and they meet. So you can tell that. That there's a little bit of alcohol. It does not taste like a 10.2% beer. It has the body and the mouthfeel in the warming of maybe an 8, maybe a 7.5, but it's fantastic. So the verdict. Let's get to the verdict. Is it the #1 beer in the world? Man, that's a tough one. I'm not convinced that I can give any single beer that distinction, but I'm a quad guy. I love my Belgian quads. My Belgian quadruples are my go-to beer, and if we were judging the world by quadruples, this is hands down #1. Nothing comes close to it. People say that these come close. There's a history between Westvleteren and St. Bernardus, and we can get into that in a later discussion. Not even close. This is hands down for the win. FTW for the win, son. But it depends, like what kind of beer guy are you? Are you a hops guy? Because this is malty. You know, I don't think I mentioned that, but I think it's obvious in Belgian quads. It's a maltier beer. There's no hop profile at all. There's not even a hop aroma. The aroma is sweet, fig. Your quad thing, it's got a pretty complex aroma. As it warms up, I got the pepper on that last sip, and And then it comes back to the dark fruits, the kind of plum cherries, real dark cherries, like a black cherry kind of aroma, and even in the taste a little bit. Man, this is fantastic. I'm gonna freaking look at that. I'm taking the yeast from you. I should harvest it, but I'm taking all the yeast. If you're, it really depends what kind of beer guy you are. You know, and that can vary for me from day to day. Sometimes I just want to go hoppy. I just want to go Imperial IPA, and and if you put a bunch of beers on the table, I'd say, my Pliny, my Maharajas are what I'm gonna like for that day. So I can't give a distinction of a #1 beer in the world, because it depends on your beer style. #1 quad in the world, abso-flippin-lutely. This is. And it just gets better. I mean, there's so much flavor. There's so much flavor. Man. And people say try the Rochefort 10. I think this stuff is crap. I mean, you put these on a side by side, and maybe I should have done it, but horrible. And I think the Rochefort 8 is better than the 10. Rochefort 8 is still a Belgian strong dark, not branded as a quadruple. It's still a Belgian strong dark. It's still 9.2%. Much better drinking. But holy crap, dude! When they say this is the best beer on the planet, this is the holy grail of beers, this is the #1 beer, and you better work your ass off to get it, it's worth all the time and effort. This is fantastic. Epic beer, dude. Thank you for joining me for this, my first review, and we'll see you guys again soon. Bada bing, bada boom.